going to go through the basic EFT tapping points. We're going to locate them on the head, the face, the torso and the hand. The first point is called the top of the head, and you locate that by finding the crown of your head, which is just here at the back where your hair goes in a kind of a spiral. You come forward about 3 or 4 centimeters and you're just tapping on the top of your head. And you're going to probably tap about, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 times. So it's tap, 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 tap. That's the top of the head. The next point is called the eyebrow point. So that is found where your eyebrow finishes near your nose. And you're just tapping on the end of the eyebrow. You're actually tapping on the bone of the eye socket. And again, tap, 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 5, 6, 7, about 8 times maybe. The next point is the side of the eye, which is, actually let's go back to the eyebrow point. Find your eyebrow point and then slide round the bone of the eye socket till you get to the apex here of the eye, but stay on the bone of the eye socket. Tap, 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 just gentle tapping. Now you're not tapping so far forward that you're going to make yourself blink, and you're not so far back that you're tapping on your temple. You're actually on the bone of the eye socket, and that's called side of the eye. The next point is going back in. Let's just go through those again. So you've got the eyebrow point, tap, 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 sliding round. You've got the side of the eye, tap, 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 tap. And then you stay on the bone of the eye socket and come follow it round and under till you're beneath the pupil on the bone of the eye socket. That's called the under eye point. Under the eye. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. Next point is called nose, under the nose. And it's in that little dimply bit there, underneath your nose, above your top lip. Tap, 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 tap. You might use 2 fingers or 1 finger, it really doesn't matter. That's called under the nose. Next point is underneath your bottom lip, in the little dimple there. It's called that's called the chin. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, so they're the points on the head. Now I just want to point out to you that the eyebrow point you can use either side because you've got them on both sides of your head. So you can use this side, or you can use this side, or you can use both. Similarly, the side of the eye and the under the eye. You could tap around both points at the same time if you want to. Okay. So they're the points on the head. Top of the head, tap, tap. Actually, just tap along with me so you've got it. Top of the head, eyebrow point, side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, chin. Now I'm right-handed, so I'm tapping with my right hand. If you're left-handed, you can tap with your left hand. It really doesn't make any difference. Okay, so moving on to the torso. Okay, so the collarbone points. There are 2 of them, one on both sides of the body. And they're not actually on the collarbone, they're just beneath the end of the collarbone where it meets the first rib. So how do you find that? Come down your throat and then you find the soft spot here just above where there's a U shape in the bone there. Okay. So come down about 2.5 centimeters onto the bone and then go out either side. I'm going out to my left first. And you just find the end of the collarbone, and just below the end of the collarbone, it's kind of fleshy there, and that's the spot you're going to be tapping on. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, we'll do that again for the other side. This time I'm going out to my right. Find the U shape. It's a soft spot. Come down about 2.5 centimeters. Go out about 2.5 centimeters. I found that fleshy part there, and it's just beneath the end of my collarbone. Tap, 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 tap. When you get experienced at this, you might do both of them at the same time as I do. And if you're concerned about getting those points right, here's a good way of doing it. So use a relaxed open fist, and then if you just thump the top of your breastbone, round about where a guy would not a tie, you'll get both sides at the same time. Okay, so that's the collarbone point. The next point is, I'll do it for the guys first. This next point is called under the arm. So guys, you find one of your nipples. If I just lift up, find your nipple, and then you move around the side of your body horizontally. So you're on the right on the side of your body there, under your arm, level with your nipple. Tap 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 tap. That's called under the arm. If you're concerned about getting it, you can use your hand like this, as I do. Bop, 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 bop. Or you can use an open hand like this, and you're going to get that point. Now that's the same on the other side. Got your nipple, round to the side, tap 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 tap, or with an open hand, tap 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 tap, and that's called under the arm point. Okay, for the ladies, where you would be wearing, if you're wearing a bra, where your bra strap would pass underneath your arm, in the centre of that, same place, tap 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 tap. So it's kind of mid bra point. Tap 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 tap. Same on both sides. Okay. Let's just check we got that one. So bra strap under the arm, mid bra strap under the arm point for the ladies. Right. So that's the points on the head, the face, and the torso. The last point is called the setup point, or it's called the karate chop point, and that's on the fleshy part of your hand where you would chop wood if you're going to do karate. So if you find where the wrist is, in the first knuckle, in between there, tap 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 tap. That's called the karate chop point or the setup point. Okay. Now actually, and that's the same on both hands. You've got it on both hands. So if you're right-handed, you might want to do it this way. If you're left-handed, you might want to do it this way. So they're the main. That's the physical location of the EFT tapping points. I'm going to go through them one more time. Just tap along with me and make sure you've got that. So, top of the head, tap 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 tap. Eyebrow, tap tap tap. Side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, chin, collarbone, under the arm. And that's it. That's the basic tapping points. Have a look at my other videos because we'll talk about a little bit more how to use them when you're doing EFT.